You walk into a bank, it all seems pretty straightforward, right? You see tellers, you see computers, and you see numbers scrolling on a screen. But behind that calm, quiet facade, there's a hidden system, hard at work, deciding who gets their money fast and who has to wait. Here's an uncomfortable truth most of us never think about. Banks treat every dollar equally. Some transactions fly through the system instantly, while others just sit there, sometimes for days. And believe me, it's not random. It's a hierarchy. Think of it like an airport. Big corporations, wealthy clients, and governments. They're the first-class passengers breezing through a private security line. The rest of us, we're in the general boarding queue. When banks transfer funds between each other, a process called clearing and settlement, there's a very real priority system. The bigger and more important the transaction, the faster it moves. Why does this happen? It boils down to three things: risk management, regulations, and of course, profit. A delayed payment for you or me is just an inconvenience. A delay for a multi-billion-dollar corporation, that's a major problem for the bank. For the bank, a tiny delay on millions of small transactions can actually be a tiny advantage. For them, a delay on a huge one is simply unthinkable, and it gets even weirder during financial crises. When things get shaky, banks might quietly limit withdrawals or slow down payments for average customers. Their main priority is to safeguard major accounts and maintain stability. The logic isn't intentionally cruel, it's just coldly calculated. Liquidity, the lifeblood of the economy, isn't about fairness. It's about protecting the system, and that means protecting the players who matter most to that system. Here's the great irony. We tend to think banks exist to serve us, the customers. In reality, their primary job is to manage risk and keep the entire economy liquid. This often means making tough, invisible calls about who wins and who waits, all happening behind screens that most of us will never see. By the time we notice a delay or get hit with a fee, the system has already made its decision. Your money isn't just stuck by accident. It's part of a carefully engineered hierarchy, one designed to protect the biggest players first. So the next time you're waiting for a transfer to clear or wondering about a bank fee, just remember this: behind the calm numbers and polite tellers, there's a hidden game being played. Some players get to move freely, while others are left waiting in line. And the rules of that game, they're written for a club that most of us aren't invited to. Thanks for watching. If this made you think, hit that like button and subscribe for more deep dives into the systems that run our world. See you next time.